In this video, we're going to explore the two artificial intelligence buttons in the business entity. The first one, Ask Assistant, which you have at hand as soon as you enter the module, and the second one, Generate Form Layout, which appears inside the Form Layouts tab. We click the Ask Assistant button. A modal titled Business Entity AI Assistant appears. In the earlier videos, you built your entities by hand, creating each field one by one. This button gives you another path. You describe in plain words what you need to store, and it builds it for you, like explaining to a coworker what data you want to keep. You have it available the moment you enter business entities, and also inside the editor, so you can even create a brand new entity from scratch, which is exactly what we're going to do. We type, create a supplier entity to manage our vendors. Company name, contact person, email, phone, category, payment terms, tax ID, address, website, active supplier, rating, and notes. We click on Create or Modify Business Entity. While it works, it shows you live what it's doing. It creates an entity, adds each field, and at the end, builds the form. In seconds, you have a complete entity. The processing completes, and we close the modal window. We enter the editor to see the results. And here's what's powerful. Notice the level of detail. You chose email and website, and the assistant understood that one is an email and the other is a web address. It assigned the correct type. For rating, it made it numeric. For category, it converted it into a list of options. And it even proposed categories. For each field, it writes a help text, it marked which ones are required, and it organized everything into a two-column form. All of that, which you didn't specify, it deduced on its own, and it's saved instantly in your entity as a draft. Now, let's be clear. It's not perfect magic, nor does it have to be. It's an excellent starting point that you finish refining. For example, maybe you want to move company name to the beginning of the form, or move the entity to a category. Because if you don't tell it where, it leaves it in auto-categorize. The artificial intelligence does the heavy work in seconds. You give the final touches, and you can keep asking it for changes. For example, if you realize a field is missing, you tell it, and it adds it. Look, we click the Ask Assistant button again, but this time in the editor, and we write the following. Add a country field to know where each supplier is located. We click the Send button. In seconds, a new field appears alongside the others. This is how you work with it. You build, you review, and you keep refining with a phrase. You're the one in charge. Now, one detail from when you created Supplier. The assistant didn't just add the fields, it also built the form on its own. Let's click the Form Layouts tab. That same work, organizing your fields into a form, you can also request directly with the Generate Form Layout button, here in the Form Layouts tab. And you might wonder, if Ask AI Assistant already does everything, why a second button? Ask AI Assistant is the open box, where you ask for whatever you want. Generate Form Layout opens that same assistant to help you with your form, and it comes with a default instruction already written. Build you an optimal layout. We click it, and that same assistant window opens with the instruction already there. You can send it as is, or change it to what suits you, for example, grouping certain fields or changing the order. We click Send, and in a few seconds, your fields are organized into sections. So you're clear. Ask AI Assistant to describe and build your entity with natural language and generate form layout as a one-click shortcut for the form. The AI does the heavy work for you. You review, adjust, and keep control.